Good afternoon. This is still August, and for some reason I'm stepping on dry leaves. Dry leaves everywhere. I just bought this new phone, and I wouldn't say I'm struggling with it, but I definitely fight with it because I'm changing things, and it changes it right back straight away. Automatically, I need to turn that off very soon. Last 2 weeks was pretty horrible. I never took any medication, so I don't know anything about them. I never even bought paracetamol. And in the last 2 weeks, I need to learn a lot. The view is quite amazing because we are on the top of the hill. So I decided to get out of the house and walk a little bit. I'm very close to the station, so I'm always from the house to the station and so on. And I decided to go the other way. So I've been walking for more than an hour. I never been to this area. The houses are very pretty. Lots of old Victorians. You know, when you build a house and you have a budget and 50% of the budget is to build a house, another 50% to put all sort of design on it. Just wait a minute, there's a cat here. A white cat. Come here. This is a new phone. I almost dropped it twice already because it's so big, much bigger than the previous one. Back to the cat. A couple of years ago, I was sharing a house with a couple of people, and one of them bought a cat and moved out, but left the cat in the house. So that was like everyone's cat. Well, now I'm next to a road, and that's what you can hear, the cars. The idea was that I'm going to walk around a little bit and find a coffee or something, a pub to sit down and talk to you about the last 2 weeks, which was absolutely horrible. I find it really strange, but no pubs at all. I find only one off license, which is a shop, open usually 24 hours, and I bought some stuff there, including paracetamol. Very first time buying that. I was not sure how much. I heard it from someone that is 60p. Well, it turned out to be, in the first one I found it was 150, and the second I found it was 149. So I opened it and we checked, and the paracetamol what I got in the hospital was different than what I could buy it here. Well, I said, okay, let's just take it. So I paid and left, and I decided to find some park or some green places where I can sit down and talk to you if there's no pub around. And I bought something which I always wanted to try, because you see, the problem the last 2 weeks, the problem was not with me but with one of the family members. It's like a really big problem. It's like life-changing category. Okay, finally I find a park to sit down and have a chat with you in peace. But what happened is that I kind of forgot that it's still August, it's still summer, and all the parks, the parks that allow it, most people, they do barbecue, and there's music, very loud music, which I obviously can't really do here. And right now one of the biggest festivals is taking place, called the Notting Hill Festival. And just if you're not from around here, not from Europe or London or the UK, just to tell you about the size of that event, usually 2 million people shows up. Imagine the number. And the people who are with the family, obviously they don't go to Notting Hill, which is in West London. They just go to the nearby park and listen music and do barbecue. But the barbecue is not like a normal barbecue, it's like master level barbecue. They even build a tent. So I always wanted to buy this. It's a collaboration between Coca-Cola and Jack Daniels. In a can, it was almost £3. I'm telling you, it's a challenge to hold this phone in one place. So I ordered a case from Amazon. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. I can't wait. Back to the drinks. So to be honest, I don't really like it when it's already pre-mixed. I like to choose how much I want from which ingredient, because I live with five countries, and I worked in many bars. I've done many drinks, and I know what I like. So many people works outside in the garden, and I'm very jealous. We do the same actually in my house, and we have a pepper. It's a spicy pepper, so basically it's gonna be good for cooking. I didn't think that it's gonna survive, but it did. I think this summer weather gonna stay for long. Okay, in the last few minutes I wanna talk to you about something, and very soon, maybe next year, I'm gonna take you there, and I'm talking about 20th of August. There is a very special day in Hungary. I am from Hungary. I'm from Eastern Europe, and every year, 20th of August, we have fireworks. They advertise it. It's like the biggest fireworks in whole Europe. Probably it is. Probably not. Definitely the most expensive, and it's very interesting because so many people were invited for to see it. VIP people like the president of Turkey, and the the main guy from the Tatars, and the previous prime minister from Austria, and so on. And if you look at Hungarian history, this is a very interesting thing, because 20th of August, we celebrate the day, the anniversary of becoming a country more than 1,000 years ago. And obviously, when you're a country, you always have problems with the neighbors. You have wars. I don't know any country that never experienced war or any sort of problems. And we have very prolonged conflicts with some countries. And guess which countries were that? So one of them was Austria, who was the person there was invited, Kurz, Sebastian Kurz. And we had an ongoing conflict, 150 years of it, with Turkey. The Turkish Prime Minister was invited this year. And the Tatars, they went through our country like how a knife goes through butter, a melted butter. That summertime, like this, like today, you live out in the garden table, on the garden table, just like slice through the country. The Tatars, they were invited as well. So I think this 20th of August, I will remember, and lots of people are gonna remember for a very long time, trying to understand what's going on here. It doesn't mean that we don't like them, because I want to go to Turkey. Actually, in the next 5 years, I want to go to Turkey every single year as a tourist to see it, because Turkey is, from the tourist point of view, it's an amazing country. They have this tunnel system as well. It's a complete city underneath. I don't know how many floors. Maybe just a part of it is open for the tourists. You buy a ticket, and you go in, which is like, it's fantastic. And there, Cappadocia, and lots of museums. This is beautiful. Turkey is beautiful. I wanna go there. But like, historically, it's a bit interesting that 20th of August, the Turkish people, the prime minister of Turkey was invited, and the Tatars, and the Austrians. It's like every major character, if I can call it character, from the Hungarian history. That was very, very strange. But otherwise, I wouldn't say we don't like them, because obviously these people who live today, they have nothing to do with the people who lived like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. obviously. But it was like a bit strange. But anyway, fireworks, 20th of August. I will take you there next year to see it with your own eyes. I will do a live. So that was it today, and so good to chat with you because we haven't done it for 2 weeks, yeah.